And you just don't give up, do you? Sounds like the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Look, can't we put stuff behind us and be a team again? How about all of you just... come back to the base. Listen, this is not exactly a dream vacation. It's about survival. And if I had some kind of guarantee that you could protect us from the corporation, I'd be more than happy to come back instead of struggling with this damn rock. Actually, I talked to Lena, and I might have an idea how to keep the corporation away from you. Really? What is it? Well, if we hijacked the ship somehow and redirected it to a safe location far away from Allied Corp's radars, Lena said she could disable your implants so that you'd no longer be trackable. You'd be back on Earth, and you could be free. Free, huh? Right. There is one thing we'd have to take care of first, though. What's that? Well, while you were away, we discovered that there's a barrier in the sky, blocking the way for the rescue ship. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't use your help with it. It's a kind of, all-hands-on-deck situation. So that's what the Karen ship was all about, huh? What? No. Absolutely not. How can you even say that? Okay, you're everything but selfish, I forgot. Fine. We'll do it. We'll help you. Yeah? Seriously? Yeah. What are we waiting for? Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? Something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly. Looks like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there. Sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information. I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base, and we'll talk more. Come and find me when you have a moment.
Sana ang baho.
How does it feel to be back? First observations? The scientists swiped my reading lamp, and there's a hell of a mess in the toolbox. But on the upside, the base hasn't fallen apart. So, not so bad. Yeah, you're delighted to be back.
The fuck? shit.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the interval apparently form a single structure.
3Ds to.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even...
Hello. Hold on. Shh! Ingay, hindi to pagkain. Yes, speaking. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Okay, will do. Okay, sure. We'll take a look at it and try to finish it soon. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the interim? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. Going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible?
What? You see, the... Don't... Ambition... The
So, the prodigal sons are back.
Good. All hands on deck. I hope you're planning on maximizing their potential. By which I mean...
I'll make them work hard. Don't worry.
Still waiting for the doctor, the scientist. Oh, fudge. Ayaw nyo pumunta. Mag-usap sa akin. Pwersahin ko kayo.
I'm really curious how my... So, the doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo, but I'm not sure how to go about it. You think you could help? It's to portray the Greek hero Sisyphus. How did you know I was an artist? You were? Yeah. I sold my art for a living. High-class people paid quite a lot to have a representation of my altered mind states on their walls. I'll be more than happy to help you, but why Sisyphus? A sinewy, fictional character endlessly consumed by an absurd activity? Why decorate your body with that? The doctor identifies with his struggles, rolling the stone of self-improvement incessantly uphill only to realize that he's only human. So, being human worries him? Apparently. But that's all we'll ever be, right? Yeah. We shouldn't lie to ourselves, but just embrace the flawed beings we are. Have you ever heard of the Madman of Narnia? Who? A character from the folklore of the Kerala culture. Very similar to Sisyphus, only, happy. Happy? About pushing a stone? No, not. About watching it roll down. In the legend, Naranath Branthan, because that's what they called him, pushes a stone uphill and voluntarily lets it fall down. And as he does it, he laughs. What if your mistakes hurt someone? Would you laugh at that too? You're asking me if I don't have any regrets? Of course I do. I'm human too. But in the end, the wisest we can do is laugh. Why do you think the Madman of Naranam does what he does instead of acting like a normal person? Because he knows that in the end, it doesn't make a difference. And that's the reason he's laughing. He's laughing at us. Could you draw the Madman of Naranam for me? I'd like to suggest a tattoo of him to the doctor. I'd be more than happy to. Thanks. And for the story, too. Are you happy to be back in the base? Of course I am. But that adventure reminded me of my time in the wilderness long ago. I was struggling to find food and shelter then, too. Sometimes I think time is a circle, not a straight line.
One saving. Yeah. But
Aren't we all proof of that? Maybe more of a spiral, don't you think? It's good to have you back. It's good to be back.
Our fugitives are back. Hope you're okay with that.
The base was empty without them. Now it's, as it should be. I guess our yin was missing their yang.
Yeah. So, I have a tattoo design for you.
Oh, really? Can I see it?
You might find it surprising. It's an alternative version of your hero, the Madman of Naranam.
The what?
I got it from the shrink. You and him are like two sides of the same coin.
Oh, really? Why's that?
He found the strength to move on from his mistakes. But he had his share of guilt, too.
You mean?
Yeah. He made the opposite decision about Mom, and she didn't make it. Just goes to show. Making the right choice can be a relative thing sometimes.
So, there was never a way to retain my integrity and save Mom's life.
Integrity? What does that even mean?
Well, I used to think it meant sticking to your values no matter what. But maybe I got it wrong. One must imagine Sisyphus happy.
Meaning?
Enjoy the climb.
Screw reaching the summit. Be a madman, huh?
Yeah. A happy madman. Thank you, man. Let's get it done.
I keep imagining myself in a proper, well-equipped lab again.
Thanks for watching. If you have authors, I have videos in my channel about the authors. Some good insights. Already explored everything, so there's really nothing here. Just finishing this up before I play the Ghost of Tsushima again. Nothing good to play really. Need to free some space. Oh, fudge. Oh, nothing. Nothing there. Nothing to. Still waiting for them. There's Alters are so slow in doing anything really. So slow. Supplies are low. But you know, I have automatic. Yeah, your auto outpost. And have them work outside and complain. Only one person is working outside. It's the advanced outpost. The organics are also automatic, so nothing there. So please forgive my joystick. It's actually have a ghost movement. Oh, water is really low. Okay, let's find another. What's in here? See what's there. Thanks, thanks for watching, guys. Now, if you have already have the technique for this, it's very easy now. So you just stand around, just waiting for things to happen. Excuse the controller, and there's a go shift. What I did is I have everything in automatic outpost, so everything is done automatic. Only the metals, which is using advanced, only one person is in there, as you can see in here in the assignments. Nothing cute, nothing cute, nothing cute. Alright, I know, nothing cute. Everything is boring now. See, everything is automatic, so only the advanced metal outpost. So everybody is not doing anything. Research, how about the research? I think let him do that. I have nothing. Nothing. I'm doing nothing. Really. Nothing's a challenge. I think you're gonna sleep now. It's really boring. Once you have this game, I have in my channel how to make this very, very simple. I always die here before. So let's check.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get this done. Is it very painful? That's the whole point of it, Jan.
It worked. How do you like it? You know what? I love it. It's like the new me. I've got so much energy to work for the greater good now. Thank you, buddy.
Sometime downstairs. What?
I know someone took her. I noticed something was off.
What's with this?
What was that about? Listen, Jan. We didn't always see eye to eye, but it's time we put our differences aside. Because we got a thief to catch.
What?
Something did me. My lucky D20 die got stolen.
Thievery? Are you sure that's a serious accusation?
You don't trust me. What else is new? This die is an object of envy. It rose high time after time after time. We need to find out who did it. The time for subtleties is over. Let's interrogate everyone.
You know what? You're right. We better root out the weeds before they corrupt everything. We'll gather all the suspects in the Gamer's Den and find out what's going on.
The Gamer's Den becomes a lion's den. And I ain't afraid to walk right into it.
I feel good about today.
Why? Nothing's happening. Why do you feel good about nothing's happening?